Welcome back to Mini Resin Chef, where we are a community of adult collectors and creators of miniatures. I'm your host, Resin Bell, and today we're celebrating National Chopsticks Day. We're going to be making some sushi, some ramen noodles, and a sweet treat, as well as a Miniverse remix attempting crunchy sushi rolls. So stay tuned, hit that like button because it makes you a rock star, subscribe, and let's get cooking with resin. Okay, so we're going to start out today with our sushi, and this does say, look how cute and adorable these packages are, and that does have the little silicone mold inside. Now this says sashimi, but technically this is nigiri. When you put the meat over rice, it's called nigiri, and the sashimi is just the meats that you would dip in like wasabi or something. But we're gonna go ahead and make up this nigiri. You're supposed to mix it into this bowl here, but I'm gonna save this, and hopefully we'll be putting some sushi rolls in it if they turn out. So we're gonna try it out anyway. So I'm just gonna be using this to mix up my rice, and I'm gonna open these packages and we'll get started. Okay, so I've got my rice put into the bowl, and I'm just going to add the little rice vinegar. How adorable, as always. Super cute. Add the vinegar here. Way to mix that up. Alright, now I'm going to cure those. Okay, I think these are ready to demold. I love the little, that Miniverse has started coming out with these mini molds. They are pretty much my favorite. And look how cute. How adorable is that? It's so cute. It's genius. Alright, now we've got our rice, and we are ready to put our meats on. So let's just get these. Okay, I'm just going to cure that to hold those in place. Alright, now that those are on there good, put a little bit more rice on, or vinegar on top, and we'll put our wonderful little sushi pieces on top as well. I love how detailed they are. Easier. I love that they're kind of curled and curved. The bottom is curved so that you can put the sushi on top. And all the ends kind of curl down so that you can see the rice at the front. So there's like the way it's molded, one end is a little lower, which is that end. So put that one on the end, on the back. Alright, those look pretty good. We're gonna cook those and cure that resin. Okay, so now while that one is curing, we're gonna attempt a sushi roll. So we're gonna get our rice back out and our mold and our rice vinegar, and we're just going to mix up some rice here. I don't think I'll need quite as much because I'm not going to be completely filling the molds. I have an idea about how to attack this, but we'll see if it works out. All right. Get our rice vinegar in there. I love that this is just slightly off clear, you know, so it really looks like vinegar. So cool. Mix that up real good. And I'm going to show you what we're going to put inside. All right, so that's pretty mixed. So I'm taking the vegetables from the chicken soup, the leftovers, and I cut them up into little pieces. So we're going to use that. That is going to represent our salmon, water chestnuts, and I'm not sure what the green will represent, maybe avocado or something like that. Yeah, just some greens and vegetables to put into the center of our rolls. So I'm going to be attempting a crunchy roll. I want to get out something for a topping, so I'm going to be using the nuts. I'm going to mix some of the spice rub mix, although it's not going to represent that. I'm going to mix some of that spicy, because it's supposed to be kind of a spicy crunchy roll. So all kinds of things that you can kind of remix to add into this. So I'm going to put a little bit of this spices into our, into our rice and mix those up. I think that'll be plenty. Well, I like the design, the color that adds. That's really nice. Very, very nice. That's kind of perfect because then you got some pepper and all that in there. I like that. That looks cool. All right. I think I want just a little bit more vinegar. There we go. A little bit more juicy. Okay. I like it. That looks really cool. Now we'll see if I can actually make this happen here. That's probably too much. Not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is actually going to work out or not, but we're going to try it and see. So I'm going to put this in there. Let's see if you can see this real good. So just kind of try to make a kind of roundish with the veggies in the center. We'll see how it cures. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about these. These are really soft, so they're easy to cut with an X-Acto knife. That's how I got the littler pieces, so that's very simple and easy to do. All right, so there's my little sushi rolls, sort of. Let's pull them out and see what they look like. I'm not too mad at that. They kind of look like little sushi rolls. That one's a little tall on the back. Top, whatever you want to call it. I'll have to trim them up a little bit. But for the most part, I'm not too mad about those. All right, so after I pulled these out, I wasn't super happy with the fact that this part was a little farther in. You see how this one's angled in? So it doesn't stand up very well. And that angle is actually the front. So it's hard to add more to the front while you're trying to keep the center in So I found that it's easier to cure them and then add more, just a little bit more to the fronts, and that way everything's not sliding around on you and you get better control over it. So that's just a little hint if you're trying to make these little sushi rolls. So I think those turned out pretty darn cute. What do you guys think? So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I think I've decided to use this dish and put my little sushi rolls on there. Trim some of this little excess off here. Okay, so I actually really love how these turned out. They're so cute. Just some little sushi rolls, but now we're going to turn them into crunchy rolls. So I'm going to take a little bit of the vinegar resin and I'm going to put it on the tops, and then I'm going to sprinkle on the little nut shavings. It's a very fine gravelly type stuff, and I think that will make a good coating to create our crunchy stuff. So we're just going to, and I did cure those to the plate so they don't go anywhere. All right, so got my little crunchy topping on. I'm really loving how these are turning out. It turned out better than I thought I was going to be able to get with such tiny things. So yay, I'm going to cure that and we'll move on. All right, so now we're moving on to our ramen dish, and I'm going to make it a little bit differently than the Miniverse recipe. We're going for a Korean inspired kimchi ramen. And that has chives and mushrooms and egg and all that good stuff in it. So we're going to forgo the rice cakes, and we're just going to use the egg, the mushrooms, and the chives. And we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going to start with our ramen. Some ramen noodles in there. Add our broth here. While our noodles are going, we're going to go ahead and make our cute little dessert here with the little fishy cones, the vanilla custard, and the cotton candy syrup. So I'm going to open these up and we'll get started. I cannot get over how adorable these cute little fishy ice cream cones are. I mean, come on. Little waffle cones shaped like fish. I mean, hello. This is so stinking cute. It's so cute. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and place these. Yes, so they do have a side as far as how the base is shaped. So you got this side that has more ridges lower. That's the side that you want, the top of the fish you want pointing out. And then they'll stand up correctly. If you try to put them the other way, they can be rather floppy. So there you go. See, no wiggling. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put our little vanilla custards. Look how cute they are. They're so adorable. Our little vanilla custards inside. And then we can add our cotton candy syrup. All right, so I went ahead and put one of my fine tip nibs on the cotton candy syrup just because I want it to really kind of go where I want it to. now I can put it in the oven. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. Thank you for sitting through all of these wonderful dishes. The Korean inspired kimchi ramen with the chives and mushrooms. The crunchy roll sushi that I tried using the molds from the nigiri, or rather they called it sashimi, and then the taiyaki ice creams. So that was a whole lot of fun creating all of those dishes and celebrating a National Chopsticks Day. So tune in next week for a whole bunch of Miniverse remixes for Mardi Gras. I'm going to mean every single dish I make next week is going to be completely new, and all Miniverse ingredients that I have on hand to create some dishes for Mardi Gras. And yeah, that's going to be a whole lot of fun. So check that out. Hit that like button, that subscribe button. Check out the link for the Patreon group in the description box below for all kinds of behind the scenes new footage and tutorials through the Patreon group. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, keep on cooking.